Hey, what's up guys, it's Crafty Fox and welcome to Foxshot update number 25. So let's go over what's new since the last time. So our first stop is Warp Downtown, and this changed a lot since the last time. So we're rebuilding downtown from what it was, and this is supposed to be based on Museum Mile, which is on in Manhattan, in New York City, next to the Met Museum. And these buildings right here, they're based on real life, and we have a lot of new buildings going up along with some vehicles. You can see the streets are filled with them. And here's Otto. He's building some vehicles over here as well. And let's go down the street. We redid like the front of the museum a little bit. This is the Transportation Museum, which I have reviewed in the past Foxshot update videos. And right over here, some more buildings. And there also is a road going over there, and that's supposed to be where Central Park is in real life. So there's a tunnel, and this is built by Frost. And the other people, there's actually a lot of people who are working on these buildings, like Sunset Aurora, Evo, and I can't even remember all of them. There's like so many people. And let's go down for street level view. New York City taxis. This is actually a new UPS truck that I made. The new design, it's actually 4 blocks wide now. Before it was only like 3 blocks wide, and it looks a lot better in my opinion. And over here, this is a new building as well. We've got some scaffolding. So welcome to York Marina, and this is operated by RCA Sam. It's kind of like a cruise ship area with yachts also, and we can look around to see what's new. And I know there's probably like some new buildings over here, like the glass ones, I think. And there's supposed to be like this, I don't know exactly what to call it, maybe a little Coast Guard base, but it has like a helicopter here. And I think Montez also helped with this, but I'm not quite sure. There's like no signs here like explaining them. I just saw them building here, and I think this is by Leaf, this Coast Guard boat. And what we have here, speedboats, and I think this lighthouse is new as well. There also is like a bus stop right there. I like it. Right here, you can sit down. It says Terminal 25, 18 minutes. Okay. So that must be like some kind of display. But the roads don't go anywhere yet, so that still needs to be worked on. This building might be new. I don't know what it is. Visitor Center? Centra? I don't know. Starbucks. Okay, so it's like a little terminal area, I guess. I don't know. And past this area, there's like this one ship by itself. I don't know why it's all the way over here. Maybe there's gonna be like a dry dock, or he's just building it there for some reason. Alright, so this is Warp Contest, and right now they're having a bridge contest by Quill and Leaf. And they're basically building a bunch of bridges for this. And yeah, let's go check it out. So right over here we have a railroad trestle with, I don't know if this lifts up or not, but yeah, it's just like a railroad trestle bridge. It looks very nice. Got a little terrain as well. These plots are actually kind of skinny. So the next one, that's a huge one. I think, yeah, Frost is building this one, and it's probably like the largest bridge that's here. Very nice. And there's like a road. So this is more like a road bridge. And there's like the underside. There's shadow. Alright, so the next one, standard railroad trestle. And this is built by Jazz Piano Man. And it's kind of like the same thing over and over again, so I don't know. I think that could be better. So next one, let's see, we made this one. It says example bridge. Oh, okay, so I guess it's an example of what the bridge can look like. Very nice. And hopefully we can use these builds on Foxshot one day. So welcome to Warp Train, and this is basically where all the trains on Foxshot are built. Except mine, I have a separate world. But let's go over here to look at some 3:1 scale trains. So these are just some like trains that we have that you may have seen before. But I used them in the latest animation I did, the 3:1 scale. And I believe there's like a new train over here. And this is the Avila Liberty by Frost, and I really like how it looks like. And right over here, Excel Express, along with some other ones. And for some reason, I don't know why Frost did this, but this one's like more beat up than this P42 or P40 locomotive. And here's the other one. That's the ACS 64 Veterans Unit. And yeah, just some behind the scenes. So Swippy wanted to show off some of her trains. So here we have, there's a lot of European ones over here, like Dutch from the NS firm, and probably I think Deutsche Bahn, which is from Germany. And these trains have a lot of detail on them. See on the top, and I don't know exactly much about these trains. They do have signs, so you can read them. If you come on the server, they're in like the train warp, and you can check out all these trains for yourself. I don't know exactly what's new and what's not, so I'm just gonna go over everything, I guess. And I don't know, are we in another person's yard? Because these are all Dutch. And right next to Swippy's trains is Anna's trains, so she also wants to show off trains for the video. So I guess we can look around. Again, I don't know what is new and what's not new, so I'm just going over all the way to the back. And if you want, just go on the server and see for yourself what we have. We even have some, like, what is this? ACS 64. That's a new design. They're using a banner to separate it. And Norfolk Southern, BNSF, along with Canadian National. So this is like another way you can build trains. She actually moves up the entire train up, so the bogey's higher or something like that. And that's another way to write BNSF. You can use 3D. There also is some like freight cars over here. Pretty nice. Looks to be hoppers. A bunch of different designs. And boxcars, etc. So this place is Avenue J, and it's a New York City subway station, and it's built by Blue and I, and this is featured in one of our New York City subway animations of the B and the Q trains on the Brighton line, which I did visit earlier before. That's why this exists. I want to make an animation of it because it has a cool set. I saw in like our New York City, someone took a picture of it, and there was like a lot of like trees around it, and I felt like that was pretty cool because you don't really see that much. It's kind of like suburban feeling, and yeah, it's not a very big station. The main entrances is like in the center, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not connected to anything. So here's the set for Thomas the Magic Railroad, the chase scene with Diesel 10, and yeah, this is what it looks like what we had. And here's like another tunnel. That's Henry's tunnel apparently. And right over here, that's where the watermill is. And what else? And here's like another overpass. And here is a railroad trestle that's built by me, and Lesso that also helped. And here's what it looks like. It featured in the animation for Southern Pacific roll along. Briefly in the end. Yeah, I always wanted to build a railroad trestle like this, and there is only like one side to it. So welcome to section 2 of Warp Train. To get here is Warp Train 2, and we have a couple trains over here by Lead Tanker 14, or otherwise known as Mighty Mo. He's been building a lot of trains in this section. Looks to be an army tank as well, probably like a Sherman. And what is this called? The USATC S160. I have no idea what that is. Never heard of it. But yeah, you can go look around, see which trains are new here. He does also make a lot of Union Pacific in the back. And yeah, let's see how long this goes. And he also did make his own like Union Pacific railroad card set. So I know someone's been asking in the comments, can we get a Union Pacific passenger car tutorial? And no, I don't feel like doing it. Anyways, next up, let's see what else. This is by Quill. Quill's been making some more trains, it seems like Deutsche Bahn Ice 1, I think. I don't know what else it would be. And right over here, this is by Montez, probably, since it's Spain. Yeah, Montez has also been building some trains. So this is like a high-speed train from Spain with a duck nose. and it's Ave, I believe. Right over here, looks to be Canadian Pacific. Yeah, it's a Jivo or Canadian National. What is the difference? I think it's Canadian Pacific. And right over here, we have some trains by Blue Cultus Archer. So he does have some German trains because he is from Germany. Some more ice or ICE. This is the ice one. And what else is here? This is by Wandawa. He's been making some Shinkansen, I guess, along with like the Canadian train. And here's some more Canadian trains. Does he own this whole I think he does. He owns this whole section. And right over here, who has been making this? It's by MC Architect YouTube, Josh. So Josh has been building some trains as well. You know what? We have a ton of trains. And don't know what these are. So let's go on. I don't know who built this one, but it's like SNCF. So someone French probably. Bunch of French trains. Usually you would put a sign here with your name on it, but I don't see any sign. And there's even more trains. And this is by Kugel, and he has a bunch of freight trains from North America. So these ones actually look pretty nice. And he also did make the bogies bigger and added a lot of detail into this. So again, there's not like one way to build a train. There's a ton of ways you can build it. Yeah, these are pretty nice. He actually uses a lot of banners along with like 3D. And I really wish that you could build this without mods, but you have to have mods to do it with the world edit. Put that lever on the slab. Because I think it's a lot better since you can like walk around and actually like use it. And right across from this, there's like some more of Kugel stuff. Yeah, there's like a lot of Amtrak P32s, bunch of rolling stock. So we got all the different coaches. He's using beds, and there's 3D stuff. And yeah, this is also like another way you can do the Phase 3 livery, I guess, with like the red, white, and blue stripe. And right over here is some light rail. We got Kinki Shario electric light rail, and I really do like how he does his pantograph. But them levers, I can't do it without world edit. And yeah, here's like the end of the rolling stock. There's a whole different, all kinds of them, you know. And basically like the entire way he builds trains is a lot different from what I do. But yeah, let's move on to our next stop. So this place is another animation set for the animation roll-on for Southern Pacific, and it's built by Meeper. And I asked him to build some terrains because I needed a bunch of like terrains in the backgrounds of my videos. So he made this set. It's like desert, which is very much for Southern Pacific. And there's like a railroad tunnel right over here with a little bit of graffiti. I don't know if you could see that in the actual video though. Alright, so this is home for Montez Vehicle Depot. And he probably has been waiting here for a long time since he was here. When I TP'd right now. So I don't know if he's going to give us a tour. Maybe he's just going to sit down. Yeah, don't know. But anyways, let's go over here. He has built a lot of vehicles, including some for Minecraft Military Force, like the Me 24 Hind, and let's see what else. He also been building buses and a lot of like army stuff. Got strikers, IFVs, tanks for the Iraqi army, and a crashed, or no, this is not a crash. I thought it was a helicopter for some reason, but it's some kind of a tank burning on fire. Type 69 destroyed. Here's a bunch of like APCs. And right over here is a Merlin helicopter. And this is a Gazelle from France. This is the A1Z Viper probably. Yeah, the Viper attack helicopters, all that good stuff is right over here in his warp. And this kind of reminds me of like what Leaf does. It just builds a lot of like vehicles, including like helicopters. And right above his home, there is a plane on fire. A World War II era, and I don't know who shot this down. He likes to build a lot of explosions apparently, which may be good in the future if he's making some kind of war zone And let's go check out his civilian builds also. There's the Oshkosh Striker, airport fire tender, crash tender I mean. Garbage truck. This is his police cars. What is this? Fictional national security van. I don't know what that means. Eva, I think that's a company for trucks, but it doesn't say what it's for. I think it's a tow truck actually. And let's see, more buses. He has a different way of building buses, and apparently he built like the New York City Andrew Cuomo scheme, which is the scheme that you'll be seeing a lot here in New York City. Yeah, it looks actually pretty nice. The only caveat is that you can't have an interior with these 3D windows, but that's just like a sign. You can't even like drive this unless it's an animation. There also is like some cranes over here. Crawler crane, excavator, another excavator, and this is a pile driver. I asked him to build this a while ago, I think. And right over here, some army cargo container handlers. So there's some more trucks. It looks like some terminal trucks that they use to haul containers. So there's like a bunch of them. These are very nice, and I hope we can use them in the future for some kind of port. Because Foxshot, we need a port. We don't have one that's actually pretty good. So yeah, that's basically it. So here's Mount Leaf, and it stands for Montes and Leaf, because Montes means mountain in Spanish, and Leaf is the mountain name. So yeah, this is like, I guess, a military base. Maybe it's like U.S. Air Force, because there's like a bunch of hangars and there's like a runway. And I don't know if there's anything in these hangars. Okay, there's nothing in here, so I guess these are like in the planning phases. A bunch of buildings. It's gonna be like a road, like a service road around. I'm gonna turn up my speed so I can check out the space a lot faster. So this is the end of the runway, and there's like some kind of like a path around it. I don't know what it's exactly for. Maybe it's like terrain. They're making a curve or something. There is a little control tower here. Number 1 ATC. And there's like some kind of like a large tower here. I don't know what's it for exactly. Maybe it's for like satellite communications or something like that. Radio. There's like a random F-18 it looks like here. Alright, so welcome to New Friends, built by Lesodot, helped by Quillix apparently. So it doesn't have a real warp yet, it's just like a home, so that's how I got here. So let's go check out what's new. So he scrapped the old friends, if you remember from the previous update videos. So apparently he said that's bad and this is like better. So I guess he's like redoing this whole area. There's like some kind of like canal that's going on. A bunch of buildings over here, blacked out windows. And what's on the other side? Okay, so it's still under construction. Looks to be still in the early phases, but he got like a bunch of roads now. And hopefully in the future we'll see like this whole thing grow out more. Alright, so welcome to Warp Jacksonville by Elixir. This is what he looks like. And he is an American builder here on Foxshot. And we have an American, I think it's like a rural area style town. And he's been building this area right here. Truck stop, I believe, so he has a bunch of trucks, parking spots at least. Maybe they're going to be filled with trucks in the future. I do want to have more trucks though. There's only like 2 of them here. Let's see what else. There's like these gas pumps over here. It's like a nice purple truck. I believe he based it on like real life, because I think there was like a picture on Discord that I saw. Here's like tanker truck, fuel truck, pump some gas. And right over here, this is like some kind of shopping center. I'm not sure what that says. Maybe it says Lowe's. That's what I'm guessing. Antifreeze, $9 a gallon. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the warp. Alright, so welcome to Longview. This is our suburban neighborhood on Foxshot with all the North American houses, and this is where like the trials, if they are actually good, they get sent here. And this is what it looks like. We reorganized the roads and the houses around, so this is why it looks kind of empty here, because we're just shifting all around to make it look better. And this is also a new road over here by Frost. He's been making like, he's actually pretty good with curves. So we made this road over here, and we can like fill this in with like rich style houses, the big houses. And there's like a little cul-de-sac right over here that's gonna have houses around it. And yeah, so this is like a separate neighborhood from the houses that are gonna be over here. This is gonna be more smaller. The houses over there is gonna be more bigger. And yeah, hopefully in the future Longview will look pretty nice. And we also did redo this. I did redo this with Frost, the railroad that goes along here. This goes all the way to Baltimore, and just like redid the sides, how it looks like. And now it has like roads on either side of the rails, and it's based on how the Long Island Railroad runs through part of Queens. But yeah, we still have a lot of work to do on Longview, but that's for the future in another video. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this Foxshot update number 25. If you do, remember to hit that like button down below. And if you would like to visit the server, you can if you have Java edition of Minecraft. We are on 1.13.2, so that's not the latest version of Minecraft anymore. So, but if you want to come on, you can join. And if you want to become a builder, you can read the signs at spawn that explains all the build process. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.